Welcome again to Rap Creative Academy. So this is our second class in learning Adobe Photoshop. Today we are looking at getting started with the software. To be specific, how to create a new file with Adobe Photoshop. So we already have some work done here. Let's not consider this. Let's just create a new file. Let's go to the file menu or the menu bar and go to file, into new. So to bring us this new document window, in this case we have recent custom sizes that have been created for you to just click on. It's just a one-off click and you get to start. So we literally have so many other categories here: photo, print, art and illustration, web, mobile, film and video. So we all know that Photoshop as a software is not only used by graphics designers. It can also be used by video producers, digital artists, photographers. So there's a lot for each and every one to get started. So if you're not considering these presets, we can do it the manual way. So you come to this pen here, little pen here, and you're going to start with getting a new file name. Let's call this getting started. Okay, so that's the name we're going to use. We can save this reset, the setting that apply here. So in this case, we want to do 1920 by 1080. Let's use pixels. There are so many other units of measurements that you can try out here. So in this case, we're using pixels. And let's look at the landscape orientation. You can also choose to use artboards or not use them. Let's move the resolution to 300. Just have a better clear quality than 72. And choosing this pixels per inch, no need to tamper here. Let's keep that in pixels per inch. So still dealing with web, we shall leave our color mode in RGB. We know that RGB is good for web designs or online, anything to do with online files. So CMYK, good for print. Grayscale, black and white hues. And the rest are additional setups that we shall look at in advanced classes. So in this case, let's also increase 8 bits per channel. Let's just increase this to 32 or 16. Keep it to that. So coming on to our background, by default it will be set to white, but we may want this transparent. And advanced options for this case, let's not toggle this and leave them the way they are. Let's just click create, give it some time. It's good. It's gonna create our file the way we've chosen it to be. So this is one of the ways you can get started with a file. The other way, if you want to open a file, let's say it's a photo, let's go to downloads and just pick a random photo. Let's get to this, drop it to the projects panel. So Photoshop will open a project itself. Yeah, when you drop it in here, Photoshop will make it part of this project. But when you drop it in the projects panel, it will be created as its own project. So let's close that. The other way is to go to file, then go to open an existing Photoshop project. So in this case, let's look for this Photoshop and open that. Let's give it some time. So this opens the thumbnail of our previous class. That's another word, open an existing project. There are various ways of opening projects. So the first one I showed you, go to file, new, get a project. Second one is get a file or get an image, drop it into Photoshop. The third one is open an existing project. You can also open recent files that you've had before. And I think that is all to do with opening files. Yeah. So thank you for this class. Just keep in touch. Thank you.